So today is the 7/7 portal, and I usually do timeless readings, but I am going to be more specific in the timing of the reading and what it is that we're experiencing, because the last reading I did was about a moving train, chariot energy. And today we are on that train. Today the train has arrived. It's the 7/7 portal. That video came out 2 days ago, so if you haven't watched it, please go check it out, because there's so many messages in there that is relevant to this one. Now, you are about to be put in a position you're finally taking the power of doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. I know it's like stop and start, stop and start, stop and start. And this 7/7 portal is the mirror of alignment. I have a couple of notes. So, lost one world to finally gain another. This is for a person who has walked away from a lot of things in the last maybe 7 years. A lot of things in the last couple of years that has changed everything about your life, that's changed everything about who you are, that's changed and closed so many cycles that you knew you needed to close but didn't know what was going to happen this way. So, lost one world to finally gain another. For a long time, this quote stuck with me from this book called Pearl. A man found a pearl, and because it was so big, he lost the trust of his community because they wanted it. Some people wanted to steal from him, and then also because it was so big, he couldn't get the right appraisal amount for it from, I'm sure, colonizers of some sort. And so he didn't want to sell it. So it was like he was in this in-between space, in this void space. And this journey that we've been on, we have been in a void space for some time, where we lost one world. We lost what it is that we knew, our home, our childhood friends, possibly even family, our childhood dreams. Like some of the things that we thought that we really wanted to do, have probably started shifting away from that, or shifting away from the things that took us away from our childhood dreams. So, lost one world, and now you're finally coming out of that void space, and you're into the space of gaining this next world, this new world. Uranus is also moving into Gemini, and I need to get the dates on this because I know that this hasn't been for some time. That'll be a completely separate video. But this transit is going to open up something for us. But we'll get into Uranus and Gemini in another video. Also, we have the full moon in Capricorn on 7/10. So expect the unexpected when it comes to that, because full moon in Capricorn, it's putting an energy. It's the two opposing signs of Cancer and Capricorn, and it's having a spotlight on a certain sort of energy. Depending on the placements that you have, depending on where Capricorn falls in your chart, you'll be able to see how Capricorn is moving through your life and working through things in your life. And Capricorn is Pentacle energy, so first card out, 7 of Pentacles, failure. There is some sort of transition. The 7. Come on. There is a transition that is happening at this moment. I'll also do a reading on the full moon in Capricorn. So let's get into the 7/7. Oh my goodness. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the Death, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is very interesting. First thing I see here with this 7 of Pentacles, the Death, and the 10 of Pentacles is a transition. The 7 of Pentacles and the Death card signifies a transitionary space. The Death card is all about transitions, transformations, rebirth, renewal. It's also Scorpio energy. So we have this Seven of Pentacles, where it's like something has been unfinished, something has not quite panned out, something is still in the workings, and now this thing is finally transforming to something that actually works. 10 of Pentacles, wealth. So you're going from the 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. And I might be saying this all month because it's my birthday month. But that's 7/13. That's me. Happy birthday to me, July 13th. So I'm seeing myself all in this reading right now, but I'm also seeing how big that number is. 13. 13 is a very powerful master number, and we'll also get into numerology on this channel. Allowing yourself to understand what it means to break down a foundation so that you can rebuild one, so that you can literally be reborn in a different vessel, in a new perspective, in a different career space, whatever it may be. How powerful that energy is for you to step out as an individual, the number one, and then for you to create something outside of yourself from just you. That's what that 13 is. It's you. You're being the leader. You're the head of this. And that when you combine the 13, you get the 4, and that's the number of stability. It's always 4 legs on the table. It's fours are 4 walls. It is a stable number. So what I see is a transition to more stability for you. And this is an option that is actually coming in a way that you didn't expect it. You didn't really see it panning out this way. With the 4 of Cups here and the 3 of Swords, this is an opportunity that feels like it's being birthed out of your pain, and you may not like it. But you have to recognize that the journey is not something that we always have to like, that we always have to enjoy. In the last video, I spoke about us getting our assignments and some people complaining about the assignments. You want to be used in a certain way. And I get that. We all want to be used in a way that makes us happy. But ultimately, some of the things that we have to do, some of us have purposes that are not fun. Some of us have purposes that are rooted in the pain that we've experienced, the trauma that we've experienced. So this 8 of Swords, this interference, it's your own mind that's interfering with what it is that you want to align yourself with. It's your own mind interfering with what it is that you want to manifest. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Swords. If you confidently stood in your truth and spoke your truth and lived your truth, you would have no problems. But because you are allowing yourself to feel trapped by your truth, to feel trapped by your pain, you are not allowing yourself to move forward and move through to the next space, which is the space of you creating from that. And if you are ready for that, if you've been hesitant with that, because I think that's the real energy, this is a message for people that have been hesitant. This is your time to do that. This is your sign to do that. This is what it is that you've been waiting for. This is what it is that you've aligned yourself to. To being, I wouldn't say a glutton for pain or a slave to your pain or like anything like, it's something like that. But it's like you're chained to the old story unless you transmute it. That's how big the old story was for you. That you can't just walk away from it. You have to transmute it. You can't just be like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna let that go. No, you have to transmute that. It was a lot of energy that had been put forth into that. And now you're being called to align it with something else. If you could transform this 7 of Pentacles into anything, what would you want to transform it to? Ooh, so many cards want to fall out. We have Gemini, I communicate. The Magician, Mercury energy, 3rd house, air. Mutable energy, speaker. Some of you are meant to communicate. Again, I just said that with the Ace of Swords. Some of you are meant to be speakers. Some of you are meant to be public speakers. Some of you are meant to lead in a way that uses your voice. Again, Magician, Mercury energy. You're being called to transmute this failure, transmute this pain. Bottom of the deck, you're the prototype, baby. You are the prototype. You are the first to do it like this. You are the prototype. Masculine, it's time to take action. This is right over the death card. This rebirth, this coming out. This is who it is that you are. It's you coming out. It's you being born. It's you. You are showing who it is that you are now. Finances, learn how to make your money make more money. Smarter, not harder. Ooh, okay. So we've been getting gamble alert, or I've been getting gamble alert. And in the last video, we got gamble alert. And now we have it flipped to the other side. I flip this deck around all of the time. So now we have learn how to make your money make more money, smarter, not harder. And that's on top of wealth. That's on top of wealth. I know the main thing that people think about right now is the money, and it makes sense because of the times that we're in and the way that our society is set up. But you have to understand that it's more than just money. It's resources. Having resources is important. So investing your money into resources is also very important, because you could use a resource over and over again to make more money. But if you just use your money to buy things that don't make more money, then you're not really doing it right. Learn how to make your money make more money. Smarter, not harder. You have to learn how to utilize all of your resources so that you can create more of what it is that you want. That is true wealth. Then we have on top of Four of Cups, luxury, overnight success. Some of you are coming into all of your dreams at one time. It's almost like I just saw someone coming into a surprise party. A surprise party, and here we are. Your soul family awaits your arrival. The very things that hurt you, the very things that you feel you don't want to be vulnerable about, that's where your soul family is waiting for you, because they're waiting for you to speak to their soul journey, what it is that they had to go through to get to where it is that they are today. They're waiting for you to show up in the reflection of the person that they've been looking for. They've been looking for a unique individual that really can see and hear themselves, is so in tune with themselves that they are a safe space for others and for themselves. So your soul family is waiting on you. And I want to get one more card. I'm not going to even do too much. I'm just going to pick from. Now we have higher self. I am completely disconnected physically, and I move as such. That's this Eight of Swords. Our four bodies, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, right? Sometimes we're not grounded in all of them. And for me, it took me a long time to learn how to get grounded in my emotions and do all of the reparenting, right? But this is saying you are disconnected from the physical, which means you're not showing up the way that you should be. I am disconnected from the physical and I move as such. You're not showing up the way that you should be. You have to learn how to align your actions with what it is that you're saying that you want. That's the portal. And it's you constantly, consistently taking the action to do that, to show up as who it is that you want, to how you want to show up, how you want to be seen. Let's get one numerology card. But that you are the prototype, child, listen. We have number 37 and 32 at the bottom of the deck. Number 37, time out. You need to pause You need to reanalyze yourself. Make sure you have your stuff with you. Make sure you do a quick little inventory check to see, to make sure you're taking or showing up with all parts of yourself, that you're not leaving nothing behind. All right. Then we have, for our Moonology card, new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears, and then full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. It's important for you to accept what it is that you've experienced and transmute that into an energy that you can actually work with, that can actually give you something. So with this new moon in Scorpio, even like I spoke about with the death card, it is a good time for you to allow yourself to go through this transformation, for you to breathe into your body and breathe into your organs and see where you are holding on to your fears. Do some EFT work around that if you could. Walking is so good. It's great to help you, a great way to meditate, and I might do some walking meditations on here because I am a walker. Y'all don't even know. I am a walker, I am a hiker. I love to do all of the things. So that is your reading for the 7-7 portal. You have to align yourself with what it is that you want. So take this time, these next couple of days, to sit with yourself between the 7-7 portal and the 7-10 full moon and see, make sure that you have all of your things. Check it. Check your list, check it twice. Check your inventory and see what it is that you have, who it is that you are, what it is that you want, what it is that you need to be speaking up on, how it is that you want to do it. Because it's now time for you to do it. It's now time to go. I hope that message resonated, and I'll see y'all in the next one.